Hello everyone, my name is Gasala and you're watching Kitchen Love Stories with me. We have made different kinds of recipes from different states using mutton, chicken, vegetables, but this is the first time we are going to make fish. Fish is one of the most nutritious food out there and we should make it a habit to eat more of it. If you enjoy fish curry, chances are that it's made by your grandmother, mother, or some aunt. There is something mystical about a good fish curry. Your experience impacts the dish more than the ingredients you use. Don't you agree? Today we are going to make a simple yet foolproof Bihari fish curry using rohu fish, also known as South Asian carp. This recipe never goes wrong and is only the first step of the ladder of making good fish curry. There are many Bihari fish recipes which are very challenging for even experts to make. Fish is considered as a symbol of good fortune in Bihar and Jharkhand. For example, whenever I would return home from delivery, my father would make fish curry for me to mark the occasion. Also, if you're going to write an exam or going to attend an interview, fish curry is made at home to wish you good luck. Enough of talking. Now let's start making this wonderful fish curry. And before that, I want you all to subscribe to my channel, share these videos with your family and friends. I would love to hear a comment from you and don't forget to like it. Now, let's start making this Bihari fish curry. I hope you like it. Let's make it. And let's bring out the ingredients we need for this fish curry. 1 medium-sized onion roughly chopped. We need 3 pods of garlic peeled and washed. 2 tablespoons of cumin seeds. 2 tablespoons of mustard seeds, 1.5 teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 tablespoons of Kashmiri red chili powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder and 2 teaspoons of spicy chili powder. These accumulated spices along with the garlic and roughly chopped onion, we are going to make it into a very smooth paste. Onions are actually optional in this fish curry, but lot of garlic is used. We'll add a tablespoon of salt in this. And finally add 1 measuring cup of water. Let's make all of this into a very fine paste. Remove every bit of this precious masala into a bowl. So I was telling you the onions we used are totally optional in this fish curry, but what we do is when we don't add onions, we add tomatoes, and I'm going to tell you at what stage we add tomatoes in this. This masala is complete and ready. This is 1 kilo rohu fish, also called South Asian carp, cleaned and washed properly. Now in this we are going to add 3 tablespoons of the masala we prepared. We'll also add a teaspoon of turmeric powder and a teaspoon of salt. We'll mix all of this together and make sure that every piece of this fish is coated with the masala we added. We are going to keep this fish aside for about 15 minutes after mixing this masala, and then it will be ready to be fried. 1 measuring cup of mustard oil into a wok or a pan, whatever you want to use. We'll keep the flame on high. The mustard oil is on smoking point, you can see, and this is the time we add fish pieces into it. Some mustard oil become foamy whenever you try to fry anything, pakoras or fish, anything, so don't worry. It's just for the first batch of whatever you are frying. When you start frying the second batch, the oil will be clear. The stove is still on high flame. Flip the fish pieces once you see they are turning red. And when you're flipping the fish pieces, you'll see few pieces are stuck together. So do not try to separate them now. If you do so, they'll start breaking. And once you see these fish pieces have turned crisp and red, just remove them. Do not bother about the oil on the fish pieces. Because we are going to add all of these pieces in gravy, you can also eat 1 or 2 pieces from it. They're so yummy. You should try. We'll fry rest of the pieces in the same oil in same way and remove all of these and keep all of this aside. The fish curry which we are making today is the basic fish curry from Bihar and Jharkhand, and this curry never goes wrong. We are done frying all the pieces. Now in the same oil we are going to make curry, and for that we are going to add this oil into a pot in which we are going to make this fish curry. The stove is on medium flame. We'll add some fenugreek seed in this, which is very important to add. Please do not skip this. We'll just wait for the fenugreek seeds to turn red, not brown. If this fenugreek seeds turn brown, the curry will become bitter. So we'll keep this in mind. Once the fenugreek seeds are just red, we'll add the masala paste we made and start frying it on medium flame. This masala paste should be fried very patiently on medium flame. You can see here the masala is sticking on the spoon. So we are going to fry this masala until it becomes grainy and it doesn't stick on the spoon, and also until it reduces in quantity and becomes brown. So let's be patient and fry this. After frying this for about 12 minutes on medium flame, you can see the masala has become grainy and it's not sticking on the spoon. It's also become brown and reduced in quantity, which means the masala is fried very well, and this is the time we add boiling water into it. Please do not add cold water in this masala. Keep water for boiling when you start frying this masala so that the boiling water is ready. You will see the gravy starts boiling immediately after you add water. So let it boil for 2-3 minutes and mix it properly so that the masala is mixed. I had saved some boiling water which I am going to add now. So I was telling you the onions are totally optional in this fish gravy. Instead you can use tomatoes. Add 1 large chopped tomato after the masala is fried. Make sure the tomatoes become mushy and then add boiling water into it. And once we see the gravy is boiling, we'll add the fish we fried. Give it a gentle mix. We are going to cook this fish curry for about 15 minutes on medium flame. We are also going to cook this and reduce the gravy. But before that, let's check for the salt. You can see how watery the gravy is. A good fish curry also depends on the consistency of its gravy. The salt is on a lower side, and that's what we wanted, because once the gravy reduces, the salt will be fine. And one more thing I want to clear here is, if you don't like the strong pungent smell of the mustard seeds, you can use 1 tablespoon of it instead of 2. We are going to cover this and let it cook on medium flame for about 15 minutes and check the gravy. I think it needs to be cooked for 5 more minutes on high flame until all of this comes together and we have the desired consistency of this gravy. So totally, after cooking this for about 20 minutes, 15 minutes on medium flame and 5 minutes on high flame, this is what we have. The gravy's consistency is as desired. Check for the salt at this stage. Look at this gravy. How beautiful it is. Please make this and enjoy this fish curry from Bihar and Jharkhand with hot rice. Comment and let me know how did you like this. Share this video with your family and friends so that they can also make this and enjoy. And I know you're going to like this video after watching it. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I will see you in a next video. Take care. Bye-bye.